I was thinking about this last couple of days, and all of us are aware of hard work and the importance of hard work. But there was a time in my life when I was young when I didn't really know what that meant. And this is probably one of the more pivotal experiences that I would say that I've had in my life. Not only did it teach me hard work, but I kind of connected with my dad more so as a man than I had before. And when you're a son, you're just a kid, and once you kind of hit a certain age of maturity or becoming more or less a man, your relationship kind of changes with your dad. And at least with me, he kind of viewed me in a different way. And especially after this day, I think that really became apparent, and it was just an amazing day that I'll never forget. So I grew up in Desert Hills in Arizona, which is North Phoenix. My parents had just built a pool, and my dad was doing the landscaping himself, or getting the landscaping ready for the guys who come and put the landscaping in. And he bought a bunch of railroad ties to put in between these different planter sections. I remember I was playing like NCAA or Madden or something like that, just sitting inside, and he hated that most of the time, especially on a weekend, just doing nothing. So I came in and he's like, yo, I need your help. Let's go. You don't have a choice. You're coming with me. So begrudgingly went outside, and he's like, we're going to take these railroad ties, we're going to dig out little sections in these planters, and we're going to put them in there. We're going to backfill the dirt so we can get these planters ready for the landscape guys. I remember thinking, essentially, fuck this. I don't want to do this. But I had no choice, and I'm not going to argue with my dad, especially back then. He's a little more young, a little more spry. And so we spent probably the entire day putting in these railroad ties, just busting ass. And I remember we got down towards the end of it, and we're sitting down in our patio looking at the landscaping and the railroad ties that we had just put in, and he got me a glass of water and a soda or something and sat next to me and handed me the drink and nudged me on the shoulder, and he goes, see? How'd that feel? Because you helped do all this. You busted your ass, you worked hard, and now we get to sit back and look at it and be proud. And as long as we're here in this house, you get to sit back and look at these planters and know that you had a hand in helping me doing this. Because doesn't it feel good to work hard and put a little bit of effort into something? I was probably like 14, 15. I was just like, holy shit, you're right, it does. So that was a day, the first day that I ever learned what hard work was, and I'll never forget it. It was a great day.